Hi Cancer, this is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. This is your mid-July to mid-August love reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you wish for a personal reading, please go to my website, moonpietarot.com. I'm running a special on there where you can get a how the other person feels about you reading. So go ahead over there and check that out. So let's get started with your reading. This is a love forecast, again, for mid-July to mid-August. So, Cancer. Coming from the past position, you have the Three of Pentacles here. So I feel like there was an element of trying to make a situation work with another person. I'm working very hard, communicating in a practical way, trying to put the pieces together. Perhaps there was a mystery or a puzzle that needed to be solved. I feel like I'm thinking puzzle. But I notice here in your spread that you've got 2 3s here. Okay, so you may have been dealing with a situation where there was a third party involvement, and could have been another person or a situation that was taking up time from either a partner or someone you were involved with. And this energy coming through for me is a feeling of trying to make it all work. Trying to figure out how to have, so I feel like for some of you there may have been a third person in the past, and maybe you were trying to find a way to make that situation work. I know it sounds strange because some of you, obviously, if you found out that there was a third person, you wouldn't be trying to make something work. But there is this energy of where there was a third entity involved in a situation. Okay, and I feel like you may have been trying to figure out a way to coexist with this third entity, if you know what I mean. The root of the problem is that perhaps there was a third person. Okay, but I feel like it's more of a friendly type of a situation, maybe with someone that you were dealing with, or maybe it was a situation that you needed to make a decision between you or between 2 other people, and still trying to make that decision during this time. Okay, this may have been more about really just trying to figure out how to, who is the one that's going to take that position. Okay, and you still trying to make that decision coming into mid-July. Okay, now in the position of your present, you have the Nine of Rods. So there's this courage that you are trying to muster up. But in the challenge position, you have the Page of Pentacles. So it's like, I feel like some of you are having to make a decision about what you want, either in a relationship or with another person. But the difficulty is you crossing over and actually reaching out to that person and letting them know. You're mustering up the courage and the faith. You're broken at this point. You're trying to figure out how you're going to say something to another person in a very logical and practical way without anyone getting hurt. It definitely has to do with love because you have the Lovers here on your mind. Okay, so there's a sense that perhaps, you did want to have a relationship with a particular person, but maybe they weren't on the same page as you, and now you have to figure out if you want to stay or if you want to go. Okay, and so, if you're dealing with someone who is, perhaps you're in a situation where there was dating multiple people, I feel like a lot of you have now, perhaps you've formed feelings for another person, or now you for that person, and or they're still, out intermingling with others, and now you need to figure out how you're going to get it across to them that you want to have a committed relationship, that you want, that you are now, you've made the decision to be with them. This can also go the opposite way. This could have something to do with another person who is now at that also place trying to figure out, trying to make a decision between you and someone else, mustering up the courage to do that, but not quite able to get the message across because there's a bit of fear involved, or a fear of being rejected. Okay, now going into the near future, you have the Queen of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign, another water sign, Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Or this is your energy. It really depends on your situation. But the Queen of Cups is very loving. She's very in touch with her emotions. She's very close to her emotions, actually. She feels things very, very deeply. And she goes with her heart. Okay, so some of you may be having to make a decision and maybe choosing another water sign to be with. Or this is your energy where you are feeling as if whatever decision you make, you made the right one. Whether that's letting go of someone or choosing to be with them. Or if someone makes the decision, I don't see messages coming during this time about a decision being made, because the Page of Pentacles being in the challenge position, I feel it's more that there's a bit of a delay with that coming forth, and it could be causing a little bit of resentment as well with you. But I feel like you'll be very in tune probably towards the beginning of August or the end of July about what it is that you want and which direction that you wish to go. There's a sense of feeling right within yourself about the decision, that the direction that you wish to go. I feel like some of you could be a bit confused, but you're ready to make a choice. You're ready to either walk away or to go and further the relationship. Now in the position of you have the Ten of Cups. So you're wanting your wishes to come true. Okay, you're looking for emotional contentment with another person. This is the ultimate for you. It's not money, it's not career, it's, all of those things are great, and yes, you do wish to accomplish and you are goal oriented and you do succeed, but the Ten of Cups is really this place where you reach emotional fulfillment within a relationship. This is what you're striving for now, because maybe you do have all of those other goals accomplished and maybe you're set somewhere in your life. But this here is really what you're after now. Now in the position of your environment and how others are viewing you, well, you've got the King of Pentacles. So this could be another person, an earth sign, but this is really just talking about having a stable environment, okay? And you are being viewed as someone who is practical, reserved. You're very in tune with your emotions, but you're also very practical, and you have perhaps a good career, and you have all things very solid in your life right now, and except for this, and this is what you're wanting. So I feel like so far this beginning of this mid-July to August, you're really now just you're assessing things. You're trying to figure out which direction you want to go and how you're going to do it. Perhaps formulating an idea of how you want to say something to someone. And I feel like the other person is, going through that as well. It's like kind of between, keeping your options open with dating and then getting to this point where now you think there's a particular person that you want to move forward with, and they feeling that way about you, but no one's really saying anything just yet. Okay, it's coming, but it's just in the challenge position, so it's not exactly there yet. It's really this place of mustering up the courage to say what you want, or because there's this fear of, well, if you tell that other person that you want to further this, they might, leave you out in the cold, or you might feel this energy of being very unhappy, and vice versa for them as well. Now, in the position of your hopes and fears, well, you're hoping that you're going to hear from someone, definitely. The Eight of Rods is always about sudden messages, unexpected good news. And it's good news. It's not negative news. Okay, so I feel like you are hoping to hear from this other person. If you haven't been speaking for a while, you're hoping that they will reach out. And there may be a reaching out in some way, but it won't be anything to the effect of solidifying this relationship. It could just be one of those keeping in touch kind of things, But I feel like with this Eight of Rods here, you're hoping for something more. And you're fearing also that you won't get it. And so going into the end of, or the middle of August here, the outcome is you have the Ten of Rods and then you have the Sun. So the Ten of Rods to me is getting out of this stressful situation and a positive event occurring for you. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card just to clarify. I feel like it's been a lot of pressure. It will be a lot of pressure for you in July and August. This whole situation will weigh heavily on you and heavily on the other person. But I feel like you'll be coming out of that now. And and there will be sunlight. There will be a positivity to come from having gone through this whole situation. And so the Six of Cups. So this does have something to do with perhaps someone that you've known for quite some time. But this can be a return or a reconciliation of that person. Okay, so you will get positive news by mid-August in regards to this whole situation. So if this is the other person that is struggling with making a decision about being with you and they're struggling about a practical way to make that happen, I feel like this energy of being overwhelmed about it will turn around. Okay, and that perhaps this person will come to you and, bring you this happiness, this joy that you're hoping for. And I feel like Cancers, you really need that because I remember one of your monthly readings I did, I think it was May, was really like you needed to put your foot down in a situation. And I don't know if you did or not, but I do get a sense that you're ready to take a relationship to the next level. And you've been working hard, you've invested a lot, regardless of what the other person was doing. If the other person was dating you and another person, you've still kept your eye on the prize. And I feel like they have too. It's just something that was holding both people back. And I really feel like it has to do with, um, being tired from being in, it may have been something that was going on for a long time, and feeling just tired from, this card, and I've heard other tarot readers say this is the um, wounded soldier. Okay, so it's almost like there's one shot left, and there's this feeling of a separation from another person. There's this feeling of I don't know, just feeling maybe resentful and not having the courage. It's been a test of faith and a test of love, and it's like someone is saying to themselves, do I do it or do I not do it? Do I move forward or do I not move forward? Has it been worth it? All this energy and all this communication and all this effort that's been put in. And someone will be making a decision about moving forward in a relationship. It's just a matter of gaining the courage and the faith to now bring it out into the open. Even if you've been in a long-term relationship with someone, or even if you're married and there was difficulty or a situation where you've come to question, is this still worth it? I feel like it's really all just going to begin to work out in the end. There's been a lot of tests and a lot of courage that has been needed to continue on in this situation. And for those of you who are single, I kind of feel like it's going the same way as well. You've been working very hard and dating multiple people, but now you're ready. And when I say dating multiple people, it doesn't mean like you're out on 7 dates a week. It's just that you're open now. You're ready to make a decision. You're ready to move forward with love, and someone could be coming in who's a water sign for you, another water sign for you. For some of you, there could be a Gemini, but whatever the case may be, it could be coming in, or that's whom you're dealing with. But whatever the case may be, I feel like now is the time where there's readiness. Okay, and I do feel like for a lot of you, your past is coming back. If this is someone from your past or someone you've known for a long time, I see a return from this person, and just coming to the end of being completely overwhelmed, and good positive energy out of this situation. Okay, Cancer, so happy birthday to you, and I hope that you were able to resonate with this reading. I hope that it was inspirational for you. If you need a personal reading, again, you can go to moonpietarot.com, and have a beautiful birthday, and I will be speaking with you soon. Okay, take care. Bye.